When your cat waits for you to get up from the sofa, and the second you leave, he jumps right into your spot, do you really know what he's trying to tell you? Yes, it's cute. It's one of those things you laugh about, maybe post a photo, maybe even feel a little flattered. But behind that behavior, there's something deeper that most people never actually notice. This is one of the most emotionally loaded things your cat can do. And if you just laugh it off and ignore it, which is what most owners do without realizing, you might be missing one of the clearest messages your cat has ever sent you. A message he sends every single day, right under your nose. So let's start with what surprises everyone. The thing almost nobody gets right. He's not stealing your spot, he's keeping it. You get up to grab a glass of water. You come back 30 seconds later, and there he is, curled up exactly where you were sitting, looking completely unbothered. And you think, typical cat. But stop for a second. What if the word stealing is completely wrong here? What most people don't know is that your cat isn't trying to take something from you, he's trying to hold on to something of yours. Think about this for a moment. Your cat experiences the world almost entirely through scent. His nose processes smells in ways that are incomprehensible to us. When you sit somewhere for an extended period of time, you leave behind a warm, dense concentration of your scent, your body heat, your skin, the particular chemical signature that says, in your cat's language, "This person is mine and I am safe." A study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that domestic cats use scent as one of their primary tools for managing anxiety and navigating their environment. When your cat drops into your warm spot, he isn't declaring victory. He's wrapping himself in the closest thing he has to a hug from you when you're not right there beside him. This isn't a cat being a cat. This is attachment, quiet, wordless, and completely real. And what comes next? It gets even more interesting. Your warmth is his safe place. Have you ever noticed that your cat almost never takes a spot on the sofa that's been empty for hours? He waits, he watches, and he moves the moment you move.
Hey there,
See what's
sweetie.
really happening here. It's not about the
Did you have
sofa.
a good day?
It's not even entirely about the warmth, though warmth is part of it. It's about your warmth specifically. Researchers at Oregon State University studying attachment in cats found that domestic cats show distinct preference for objects and spaces associated with their primary caregiver, even over objects that are equally comfortable or warm by objective measure. Your cat's nervous system has been conditioned to associate your body heat with safety, with calm, with belonging. When he presses himself into the impression you left behind, his cortisol levels, the hormone associated with stress, actually decrease. Your spot on the sofa functions neurologically like a sedative for him. So next time you come back and find him there, try not to feel displaced. Try to feel something closer to the truth. You left, and he found the best possible version of being near you that he could manage. That is not indifference. That is devotion in the only language he knows. He's telling you where you rank. Here's something that might actually shift the way you see your cat entirely. You probably know that cats are territorial animals. Most people interpret that as cats are selfish, cats are possessive, cats are cold. But that interpretation is missing the most important part. What most people don't know is that in a cat's social world, territory isn't just about ownership. It's about trust. The spaces a cat is willing to share, or actively seeks out to share, tell you everything about who that cat considers family. A study from the University of Lincoln found that cats form genuine social bonds with their human companions. Bonds that parallel the attachment structures seen in human infants with caregivers. And one of the behavioral markers of this bond, seeking proximity to the caregiver's personal space, including specifically the places where that person spends the most time. When your cat chooses your spot over every other place in the house, he's not being territorial in the cold, selfish sense. He's being territorial in the most intimate sense possible. He's marking you as the center of his world. He's saying, this space matters because you matter. And if you've ever gently moved him and felt a small twinge of guilt, that instinct is worth listening to. The scent exchange is a two-way conversation. Now here is the part that almost nobody talks about, and it completely changes the picture. When your cat settles into your spot, he's not just absorbing your scent. he's leaving his own. And this is not accidental. Cats have scent glands distributed across their bodies, in their paws, along their cheeks, at the base of their tail. When they settle into a space and need, rub, or simply rest for an extended period, they are depositing their own chemical signature. In the wild, this is how cats mark territory. But among animals and people they trust, it means something completely different. What's really happening is this. Your cat is mixing his scent with yours. He is, in the most literal biological sense, creating a shared signature, a blend, something that says us instead of me or you. And if you've ever noticed your cat seems unusually relaxed when lying somewhere you've also recently used, a hoodie you left on the chair, a blanket your side of the bed, that's not coincidence. That's him seeking out the place where the two of you already coexist. Think about that for a second. He is literally creating a smell that represents your relationship. That is one of the most quietly extraordinary things an animal can do. He knows your routine better than you know his. Here's a question worth sitting with. Does your cat ever seem to know exactly when you're about to get up? You haven't moved yet. You haven't said anything. But he's already watching you, already shifting his position, already preparing. And the moment you stand, he's in motion. A study published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior found that domestic cats demonstrate a sophisticated capacity for anticipatory behavior tied to their owners' daily routines, including posture shifts, micro-movements, and even changes in breathing patterns that signal an imminent change in position. Your cat has been studying you, quietly, constantly, with extraordinary precision. He knows the difference between the way you sit when you're about to stay for 2 hours and the way you sit when you're about to get up in 30 seconds. He has mapped your body language the way you might memorize the streets of a city you love. This is not passive, this is not lazy. This is an animal who has invested real cognitive energy into understanding you, and if that doesn't make you feel seen, I'm not sure what will. When he looks at you from your spot, pay attention to that gaze. And if you want to understand more about everything we're exploring in this video, the invisible language your cat speaks every single day, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more cat owners who want to understand what their cats are really trying to say. Because everything we cover here comes from real science and real love for these animals. Now, have you ever come back to reclaim your spot, looked at your cat, and had the strange feeling he was watching you back? Not defensively, not with irritation, but with something that looked almost like satisfaction. What most people don't realize is that the slow blink, that half-lidded, lazy look cats sometimes give their owners, is one of the most studied and confirmed expressions of feline affection we know of. Research from the University of Sussex confirmed that humans who slow blink back at cats significantly increase affiliative behavior from those cats, including approach, increased proximity seeking, and prolonged eye contact. When your cat is in your spot and meets your eyes with that slow, soft gaze, he is not gloating. He is greeting you. He is saying, "I see you. I feel safe. You can come closer." And if you slow blink back and he does it again, that is a conversation, a real one. In a language older than words, he takes your spot. Because in his heart it was never just yours. We started this video with a simple question. When your cat takes your spot on the sofa, what is he really trying to tell you? You've probably spent years thinking it was about warmth, or stubbornness, or the particular brand of chaos that cats seem to carry with them everywhere they go. But here is what it actually is. Your cat does not experience the sofa the way you do. He doesn't see furniture. He doesn't see cushions and upholstery and armrests. He sees a map of his world. And somewhere at the center of that map, there is a warm place that smells like safety, that holds the shape of calm, that carries the chemical memory of the one presence in his life that means home. That place is yours. And when he goes there, he's not replacing you. He's reaching for you. Every time he drops into your still warm seat, he is telling you something that he cannot say in any other way. Something about the fact that your presence, not just your body, but the idea of you, the trace of you, the warmth you leave behind, is the thing his nervous system returns to when the world feels uncertain. Most owners walk past this 100 times without ever seeing it. But now you do, And that changes something, because this isn't just a cat occupying a sofa. This is a creature who has chosen you. Not because you feed him, not because you opened a door, but because somewhere in the quiet architecture of his heart, you became the definition of safe. Silently, without ceremony, and completely for real. If this video made you look at your cat a little differently today, good, that was always the point.